Hello, everybody. Good
Hello,
morning.
Miss.
Hello.
All right. Okay. So, well, today we are going to start with level 4. So,
Yay.
we're going to be practicing other structures. But what it's important in here right now is that we are going to have more opportunities to have conversations. We are going to go to the separate rooms, to the breakout rooms. We're going to have more conversation. And the same thing in English. Okay, so similar to the classrooms that we were when we were at the school. So, teacher, how do you say, no, no, teacher, ¿cómo se dice? Teacher, how do you say, and those things?
How do you say? Okay.
Yes, all right. So we can have more conversation in English rather than only in Spanish. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do. First, I'm going to. Here it is. Well, welcome to level 4. Like I said. And can you see the PowerPoint presentation?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So for level 4, we are going to practice the last 2 units. Okay. We are going to practice unit 7, and the name of the unit is predictions. Do you know, or do you understand what are predictions? More or less similar to Spanish. Yes.
¿Como predicciones?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And in this unit, we are going to talk about environment, technology. We are going to have conversations about science, education, and we are going to practice grammar. We're going to practice new grammatical structures, will and won't, and be going to. We're going to focus more on this in present continuous. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have questions with Unit 7?
No.
So these are the things that we're going to practice: vocabulary, grammar, reading, listening. Okay. Important: midterm, or the first exam, or quizzes in this case, because we separate them in quizzes, remember. They are going to be on June 13. Okay. So quiz 1, and quiz 2 are going to be on June 13. Okay.
Okay.
Unit 8, that's the final unit of your book. The name of the unit is Glorious Food. Okay.
Okay.
We are going to talk about food and social life. We are going to use, well, we're going to practice grammar with countable and uncountable nouns. We are going to practice a new grammar structure. It's called present perfect. We're also going to practice modals and quantifiers. This is more vocabulary. Okay?
Okay.
This is for Unit 8. Don't forget, the final exam, or the quiz number 3 and quiz number 4, they are going to be on June 17th. Okay?
Okay.
Questions with this?
No.
No.
Okay. I just want to, okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
¿no nos van a decir nada del examen pasado?
You haven't received the evaluation? You didn't receive a message?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, let me check with inscripciones later, and if they don't send them to you, I'm going to send them by email. Okay.
Es que yo tuve dudas en lo primero.
Of what?
No, pues no me acuerdo bien del examen, pero en la primera parte, por eso quería saber si no vemos ya nada de eso, ¿verdad?
No, but what do you want to check? The quiz? Well, let me see if I can check them. If we can check them before the class ends.
Ok.
Okay. Yeah.
Gracias.
Yes. All right.
Yo sí recibí el mensaje de la calificación.
You did. Okay. All right.
No.
No. All right. Let me check. Maybe they are still sending some.
Okay.
All right, and well, this is in this case the calendar that we have for you guys. So right now we're starting on May 13th, and we're going to finish on June 16th. Okay, so this is pretty much the information that I told you. Hold on, because in here I have. I think I want to check if the first quiz is correct, because they told me that it was a 13. Okay, all right, no. The first quiz is June 3rd. The final quizzes are on June 17th. Okay. We have class today. On Friday, we don't have a class because it's Teacher's Day. So it's a holiday, so we don't have a class, right?
Yes.
And then we continue on Monday and we go like that. Questions with this calendar?
No.
¿El viernes no va a haber?
No, it's Teacher's
okay.
Day. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna continue, and now we are going to. Well, you don't have questions. We are going to continue with this. Can you see this PowerPoint presentation where it says future?
Yes.
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 Okay. The instructions. It says, write in the Zoom chat two things that you think we will have in the future. Okay, two things that we will have in the future. You have to start with I think we will. For example, I put this, I think we will have flying cars that fly, sorry. So in the Zoom chat, put two things that you imagine we will have in the Zoom chat in the future. Okay, but you have to write I think we will, and then invent the next part. Okay? All right. How many things do you have to write?
One.
You can invent two.
Two.
All right? All right, so please do it in the chat. Okay, good. Alejandra? Okay, good. Very interesting, Alejandra, also.
No,
Vas a anunciar realmente.
no sé.
What?
I write correct with the word.
With is, let me send it to you.
No.
With is like this. W-I-T-H. With.
Pero sí lo escribí bien. No, me
you-
quité, o sea, era sin una H.
Yeah.
Okay, sí.
Mhm.
Sí.
All right. Yes.
Pero
Okay.
la oración está bien.
Yeah, with electronics at home. Yes. Okay. All right. Elena. Got you. An elephant fly. Okay. Yes. Okay. 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 Good. Yes, probably we will have a new iPhone. Okay. Good. All right. Everybody already participated, or is somebody missing?
Yo ya.
Okay. So
Espérame.
that's fine. If you only put one, it's okay.
Okay.
We're going to continue. In this case, now, these sentences that you put in the chat, tell me, are they in present, are they in past, or are they in the future?
In the future.
Yes, in this case, now we are going to practice about the future, okay?
Mhm.
And in this case, let me just continue. So in this case, can you see this PowerPoint presentation? It says future.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to answer this question. For example, it says, question, it's, what do you imagine about the future? Okay, what do you imagine? Okay, it's only imagination. You don't have to be correct. I put, for example, I imagine schools will be different. Or I put, I think that cars will fly. I think USA will have a different president.
Yes.
Or I imagine Mexico will be better.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
This is what I want you to do. Okay, we are going to take a moment of the class and ask and answer this question. So for example, I'm going to ask Emiliano. Emiliano, what do you imagine about the future? What do you imagine about the future?
I imagine the technology change.
Mhm.
And I don't know more.
So what do you think? What do you think will happen to technology? So I imagine technology will what?
Computers.
Okay, what's going to happen to computers? What do you think?
Change the systems
Okay.
or the
So,
graphics.
okay. So for example, in this case, you can say, sorry. Oh. You can say in checking the chat. So you can say something like, I imagine computers will change. Okay?
Mhm.
All right. Now, Emiliano, ask this question to someone else. You can ask somebody else.
Mm, Elena, what do you imagine about the future? The future?
I think we will live many years, more years.
Okay? So live more years.
I think so.
Okay? Very good.
With the medicine is better now.
Yes, now with better medicine. Good. Now, Elena, can you ask the question to someone else?
Will you think? Oh, what do you imagine about the future?
Yes. To who?
To Miranda.
Miranda? Okay, so Miranda.
Hello.
Hi.
I'd imagine in the will be full of holograms.
Okay. All right. Now, Miranda, can you ask the question to someone else, please?
Bueno, quiero hacerle la pregunta. Edgar,
All right.
what do you imagine about the future? No, what do you imagine about the future? What do you
All right, Edgar, what do you imagine about the future?
I think we will have the technology uh, 5S.
Okay. Okay, very good. Now, Edgar, can you ask the question to another person?
No sé quién quede, mis.
We have Fatima, Mary, Ileana, Jesus, Katia, and Alejandra. So you can choose.
Fatima,
Okay.
what do you imagine about the future? Future?
Future.
Future.
I imagine that. Miss, how do you say clima?
Weather.
I imagine that the weather will be better.
Okay, good. Now, Fatima, can you ask the question to Alejandra, Katia, Jesus, Ileana, or to Mary?
Okay. Ileana, what do you imagine what do you imagine about the future?
I imagine getting married with my boyfriend.
Okay, so you may, I will get married, okay?
I imagine, ¿cómo?
I will get married.
Get married. Get, okay.
Now, Ileana, can you ask the question to someone else?
Yes. Yes, Mary. What do you imagine about the future? Mary
Mary, are you here?
or Alejandra.
Okay, so for now, Alejandra, and then we check with Mary.
I imagine up. I imagine more electronics and
Okay.
more computers intelligence.
Okay, so that there will be more electronics and more intelligence in the computer. Okay. Alejandra, can you ask Katia or Jesus or who's missing? Well, Mary, I don't know if we can check later with Mary.
Okay.
Está escribiendo ahí en el chat.
Yeah.
Katia, what do you imagine about the future?
I think there will be no contamination.
Okay. All right. Very good. And Katia, can you ask Jesus?
Jesus, what do you imagine about the future?
Let's see if he's here. Jesus, are you here?
Yes,
Okay. So, what do you imagine about the future?
I imagine Mexico world power.
Okay, we'll have more power. Okay, very good. And Mary, can you try to speak or no? Can you put the microphone on? Mary? No, I don't. Yes, I think the microphone maybe is not working. Yeah. Okay, so for now you can use the chat, okay? And then we check. Okay. All right, so we're going to continue. We continue and then we later check. Do you have questions with this? The question or the sentences?
No.
Okay. So I have this for you. It says our planet, our future. How do you imagine, again, this is imagination, okay? How do you imagine the planet, our planet, will be in 2050? This is for everybody. I want everybody to tell me, what do you imagine our planet will be in 2050?
More clean.
Okay, so it will be cleaner. Good. What else?
Oh, more cleaner. Okay.
Travel to the other planet.
Okay, maybe we will travel to other planets. What else?
More peaceful.
Peaceful, like peace?
Yes.
Okay, so more peace, or it will be more. It will be more peaceful. What else?
The economy will be better.
Okay, very
No
good.
poor.
Okay, no more poor people. What else do you imagine the future will be? Everybody has to participate, okay? So everybody has to say something. What about the rest? Because we have 10 people in the classroom. So what can you say? No? All right. Okay. So we're going to continue. And this is what I'm going to ask you to do. Can you see this slide where it says vocabulary?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I want
Yes.
you to copy this chart like this in your notebook, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 4 minutes to copy this part. And when you finish, write finish in the chat.
Mhm.
Thank you. Okay, Katia, so you finished? Okay, Elena also finished. Okay, Eliana also finished. Okay, Edgar Ale also finished. Okay, Fatima, Mary, okay, so for seconds. Okay, so Mary also finished. Miranda, Jesus. Emiliano also finished. Jesus also finished. Miranda, are you ready? Okay, so we're going to, so we're gonna continue. This is what I'm going to ask you to do, okay? This list that you have in here, you're gonna use it because we are going to check some pictures. The pictures, if you see, they have numbers. So what I want you to do is write the number where it says number of the picture that you think corresponds to the vocabulary. Okay?
Mhm. Okay.
All right, everybody understands?
Yes.
Do you have to write the number or the name of the picture?
The name of pictures.
Okay. All right. Well, the number, but yes. Let me. All right. These are the first 4 pictures. Put the number. Put the number in the chart where you think they belong.
Sorry.
It's what you imagine. Okay. Remember, you don't have to be correct. Ready?
No.
Okay.
Finish.
If you finish, also you can write on the chat finish.
La otra pantalla donde sale 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Ok.
Yes. Let me just make sure everybody finishes this one. Okay. Can I change?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So we have now 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Miss, can you switch?
Change to the last.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Change. Uh-huh.
Everybody finish this part?
Yes.
Okay, let me just go back to this one. Ready?
Ready?
Yes.
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 Ileana, are you ready?
No, Miss, wait 1 minute, please.
Okay.
Where? Uno, dos. Ready.
All right, very good. So we're gonna be checking the answers. Remember,
Yes.
if you have something different, it's okay. You still are learning the new words. Number 1, what did you guys put for number 1?
Colonize the moon.
Number 6. And number 1.
Yeah.
Colonize the moon. Yes.
Yes. So number 1 is colonize the moon.
Okay.
All right. For number 2, what did you guys put?
Extreme weather.
Extreme weather.
Extreme weather.
Very good. So number 2 is extreme weather.
Weather.
Okay.
Okay.
For number 3, what did you put?
Water.
Weather storage.
Water
Shortage.
shortage.
Shortage. Yes.
So water shortage is if you see no water, only little water. Okay.
Weather short. Okay.
Miss guess short touch.
Shortage is when there is little or almost nothing. When there is just a little of something. For example, the rivers right now, some rivers, they have they don't have a lot of water, so they have water shortage.
Shortage. Okay.
Yes?
Okay. Mhm.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Number 4, what did you put?
Wind power
power.
farms and self-cleaning building.
Yes. So a wind power farm, they are these. Okay. Have you seen them when you travel or something?
Yes.
Yes.
So they are called wind power farms and self-cleaning building. Number 5, what did you put?
Animal
Mm,
extinct.
Animals
Animals
become
become
extinct.
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 Okay. So these are the animals that are in danger of extinction,
Mhm.
right?
mhm, mhm.
Number 6,
Population.
Overpopulation.
Overpopulation.
okay.
Oh,
Overpopulation. What is overpopulation?
Overpopulation.
What do you think?
Yes.
Overpopulation.
Sobrepoblación.
Yes. All
Sí.
right. What about number 7?
New
New
medicine.
medicine.
New medicine and number 8,
Electronic car.
Electronic car.
electronic cars. Very good. What questions do you have with the vocabulary?
Mm.
No?
No, I think.
All right. So
No.
I'm going to ask you to do this. I'm going to ask you to leave